first operation ever, you know, and big deal. But yeah, slowly getting to it. So yeah, not many people know about like firefighters and the such, because we don't, you know, we're not very vocal about what we do. There's so many problems with. I mean, they've gone on about the trucks.
Because what's wrong with trucks? It's like breaking down and
man,
upgrades and all that.
Yeah, so you know, when you import, you import. You need to get new trucks. You know, new fleet, and you end up tendering. You know, going to all these different companies and saying, we want this type of truck and with this type of you know, all of these things on it, all these requirements. Can you build it, and how much for? And for some reason, we came up with, well, not we, but the guys up in the up in the office decided to go with MAN trucks, MAN, which are good trucks, but they chose like these bread trucks.
Bread truck.
Bread. So
what's a bread truck?
These are trucks that carry bread, man. So they use that chassis, and they put on a fire pump and 1,000 litres of water plus, you know, and all the gear and all of that, and then all of a sudden, all of these fire trucks are all these chassis are breaking under the weight. It's like
it's made for bread, not for 10,000 gallons of water.
Hello, hello, man.
So,
yeah.
So that's to me like that's the cheaper option.
Oh,
you know,
right. It's always cost effective. You know, it's all about cost. But then because of the strike, one of the big things that's come out of it is the amount of funding. You know, 600 odd million. You know, for the year, and then with over 200 million, not even accounted. You know, like surplus. Over 200 million surplus, but yet they can't up our wages in a decent way, you know.
So where does that money go to?
Right.
Don't know. Because I heard Steve Devine came on the news. He was talking about it. He's a fireman, isn't he?
Yeah, Steve's a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
So we played. He came over for the sevens. We played sevens for the fire service in Sydney, and he took us, but yeah, Steve's good. He's vocal, you know. Yeah. He's vocal, and he's come up. He's really good at his at talking, not as much as myself, you know. Hence the problem with my interviews.
I got no problem with here and back on.
Yeah. There's a bit of a different situation, you know. Not so much pressure, and a bit of a kōrero. So for me. That's all good. Yeah, so Steve, he's brought up so many points that we've been going on about for years, but now it's finally come to a head, and now we can share that with, you know, the rest of New Zealand. Those bread trucks is one thing. Our pay is another.
You know the history of fire service trucks in New Zealand.
Yeah,
like. I like to think that before, back in the days, they were real fire trucks. Like,
oh yeah,
top of the line. Yeah. Then what happened? What was the point when they said, "Oh no, we can just get this bread truck and turn that into"?
Yeah, that's a question we're all asking. You know,
because how long ago would that be? At that point.
Sorry.
What that point when they changed over to like bread trucks?
Yeah, so that was probably that meme, and so Scania had it before. Scania, good man. Good try, but the thing is, they were purpose-built fire trucks, you know, fire appliances. But these MAN trucks are retrofitted. You know, we gotta change this, gotta change that, and then all of a sudden it starts breaking, and and then here we are.